Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of Moximus Plays. Today we're playing a 7 Tix Sligh deck, and we're doing a single game here, and commenting with me I've got Yakov.
Hello, I'm CasualYakov, and I've been asked to help commentate on this match. It's a practice. Is this in the just for fun or?
No, this is in the tournament practice queue.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the first game I did after playing in just for fun all day, or getting serious when I could. But that one's kind of sparsely populated on MTGO.
Yeah.
So anyway,
what was your first thought when he played that his first land? What'd you think?
I thought it was a mono devotion deck because I just faced kind of a gamut of those over in the Just for Fun room. So
Got it.
Yeah, I didn't know I was facing a tournament boogeyman until relatively soon here. Yeah, probably when he plays the island.
Yeah,
I get wise.
Oh god. Yeah, as you can tell, we're commentating after the fact. So this is commentating over the top of a video so that you guys can hear what's going on, because we fucked up the mics and didn't set them up right.
Right.
Because we didn't know how to internet.
Sure. The other reason for this is that the format of our videos going forward is still currently under review and much discussion.
We're exploring the options,
right?
But we want some feedback.
So one of those options is to record a video. Talk at the webcam the whole time, and then later be like, shit, Yakov, that didn't record sound, so do you want to comment this video with me? That's only one of the options, though. Probably not the format we're going to stick with, so stay tuned. Anyway, we haven't talked one whit about the game.
Yeah, so we've got, as you can see, it's obviously it is the hardcore red aggro. Everything's a 1-drop, 2-drop.
God, it's beautiful. Look at this hand empty out here.
And it just goes smoothly. Like, everything goes out and it does what it does.
Yeah, very
Some of
smooth.
them multiple times. It's just like, yeah.
And I played this deck. The main reason I built this was I read the budget article on MTG Goldfish. And then I realized I had like 75% of the deck anyway, because
when you can complete a 7 Tix Sligh deck for $4, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'll play the standard dailies. That's fun for me.
Yeah.
Being able to kind of just go under the current Cons of Tarkir metagame, which is, look, this blue-black control deck won the I'm probably going to get this wrong, but either the World Championship or the Grand Prix recently. No, yeah, it wasn't the World Championship. It was definitely a Grand Prix recently.
Yeah, something like that.
At any rate, and you can see here in this game, it's before boards, and nobody, maybe he kept a hand that was really good against Dobson or something, but this deck just goes right under what his whole game plan is, basically.
He doesn't have a setup really pre-board to deal with this.
I mean, right there, if that was
see, you can tell he's desperate. Like, that's what that is. When you turn 3 read the bones, it's not good.
Yeah, if that was a Drown in Sorrow, I don't even...
Much different game.
I'm remiss in my standard metagame knowledge. That's the other reason I wanted to kind of grind on this deck a little bit, is to get that knowledge up, memorize some deck lists.
When you switch to another deck, it's at least going to be what you've been playing against all along.
That's right. So what I did here was stacked up these triggers with the Foundry Street Denizen, and then I had a decision point here. Do I stack another trigger, or do I strike and get the prowess? I opted for the strike because, as Yakov pointed out when we were watching this before, that's an equal amount of damage, but the reason I'm holding the Crusader back, I think, really is because I'm stunned that my opponent hasn't Drowned and Zorroed, Bile Blighted my Foundry Street
True.
Denizens.
And in case you guys are wondering what he's talking about, is that he skipped playing a land here. So he should have 4 lands. He could have played a land, played out the Akroan Crusader. Oh, he did not skip land. My bad.
Yeah.
I was premature on the video, but he could have played out the Akroan Crusader and then lightning bolt his Akroan Crusader, and both the Akroan Crusader and the trigger of the lightning bolt targeting the Akroan Crusader, putting another 1/1 red soldier in, would pump both of the Foundry Street Denizens to
and give the
prowess trigger to the Monastery Swiftspear. So you would be swinging with 2 4/1 Denizens,
which is a line
2/3 Swiftspear, and a 1/1 what's it faces.
Which is a line that would have never occurred to me in the moment here, but watching it in retrospect, like that is. Like, the fact that that's a valid play is pretty cool. That,
that's 11 damage.
Like, and that points to the variety of decision points and, like, richness of, the play experience. This deck gets, a lot of flack. There's not a high level of interest. And I'll admit that it's not competitive. Except in the off chance that you get underneath your opponent like I did here.
Yeah, true. But and I actually did the math wrong. It would have been 11 damage because the token has haste.
Okay.
And it can swing, so it would have brought your opponent down to 5.
Okay, so I would have done one more than I did in the video.
Yes, technically you would have, overdoing the flat 3 damage to him, and then swinging with that. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. So that's 9 damage. With the Akroan Crusader, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11 with the bolt. Okay, so it is the same. And then I just thought it was 10.
So he pulled a last minute Farika's cure out of his hat there,
which at this point does him 0.
Well, that is true. 2 life is not much with this board state, but he does have that Ashiok out, which is another thing that traditionally would be kind of difficult for an aggro deck. Like, Ashiok would be much more difficult if I were playing Abzan aggro, which is kind of the go-to aggro deck in the format. But I'm not. I'm playing a bunch of 1-drops, so his Ashiok is really frustratingly he has to use the whole turn to exile my shit, which is not really affecting me because he's exiling 1-drops, and that's a chump blocker.
It's a chump blocker. And when he minuses Ashiok for 1,
that's skipping
and then
a turn.
Reads the bones, it's done. I mean,
that's worse than skipping a turn.
Yeah, you're done at that point. I mean, especially when your opponent has 2 or 4 creatures on the board, 2 of which get pumped when you throw another creature in, and you have a card in your hand and getting one at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, you can guess.
He's gotta know.
You can guess that one of those is going to be a creature. The writing is on the wall. There's
36 1-drops in this deck. You can guarantee one almost at any time 1 card in that person's hand is a creature.
So I think this video did a very good job at demonstrating this deck's strengths. And I am going to make some more. I'm planning on taking it through at least 1 daily. I'm interested in improving it as well. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Follow my progress with the 7 Tix Sligh deck. And hopefully it'll be nothing but a string of crushing victories wherein I drive my enemies before me, hear the lamentation of their women, and make goofy faces like that.
While all the while enjoying and reveling in the sweet, sweet, salty tears of nerds.
That's right. Thanks, Yakov. Catch y'all later.